Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Caroline Chapin, Channel Marketing Manager at Autotask for the Autotask Workplace Partner Program. I'm pleased to be your host for today's webinar, and I'm really excited about our two presenters today. But before I get started, let me just touch on a couple of quick WebEx reminders before we kick off the presentation. First, we are using WebEx, so if you have any technical issues, please notify me, the marketing host, via the chat function of WebEx. Also, a reminder that all lines will be muted to help prevent any background noise, but that doesn't mean we don't like questions. So if you do have a question during the presentation, please submit your questions through the Q&A function to submit via WebEx. Also, at the end of the event, there will be a post-webinar survey that will pop up in a separate window. And if you wouldn't mind just taking a couple of moments to answer just the 4 or 5 short questions, we really would appreciate it. It helps us develop content for future webinars like this one and make sure that we're presenting content that's relevant. So we appreciate your feedback. Next, I'd like to just let people know that this event is being recorded and will be made available via an on-demand webinar post-event. We will send everyone a link within 3 business days. You can also find the event posted on our homepage in the events section, as you can see on your screen. I'd like to take just a quick moment to highlight our upcoming events. I'm really excited about our Community Live event this September. This is our annual user event where we're looking forward to welcoming over 1,000 customers and industry leaders, where you'll have the opportunity to not only attend business practice sessions, but you'll have the opportunity to network and attend technical boot camp trainings for all 3 products. We've got our Autotask PSA product, our Autotask Endpoint Management product, and of course our Autotask Workplace product. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check it out, I encourage you to go to this landing page, www.autotask.com/ACL, for more information. And next, I'd like to highlight our first annual Partner Summit. I'm really excited about this as someone that works day-to-day on our Autotask Workplace Partner Program. Really excited to introduce our first event. It will be taking place at ACL, and you can see some of the agenda highlights there. There will be technical hands-on training. We'll have some business building sessions to help you learn how to really take your AWP business to the next level. And if you're not already an AWP partner, we invite you to attend to learn more about, what the program is and all the different education and resources we have available to help take your business to the next level. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check that out, you can go to our events page via our home page and register there for the AWP Partner Summit. So this webinar today is brought to you by Autotask Workplace, and I'm really excited to introduce Len DiCostanzo, our Senior Vice President of Autotask Workplace Channel Sales, who's going to start off by giving you an overview of Autotask and our Autotask Workplace Partner Program. Len?
Sure. Hey, thanks, Caroline, for getting us to this great webinar today, and looking forward to Matt's content. And I know you're here to learn how to leverage marketing automation to drive leads and revenue. And what we're doing today, the webinar is brought to you by Autotask Workplace, and Matt's going to talk about marketing automation in the context of Autotask Workplace. So I did want to give you a little bit of an update on Autotask Workplace and what it means to you. So before we can talk about Autotask Workplace, I just want to give you an update on what is File Sync and Share. And File Sync and Share is really hot at this moment in time, and certainly going to get hotter, of course, as the cloud continues to be pervasive throughout everyone's business, throughout MSPs and IT service providers' offerings. And File Sync and Share, or FSS for short, is all about taking the folders and files from your desktop, and looks like I lost my letters there, folders and files from your desktop, from your laptop, from your servers, and syncing those folders and files to the cloud. And once those files and folders are up in the cloud, any user can get those files from any device, whether you're connected to the internet or if you're offline and if you sync those files down to your local drive. So if I have my laptop, I can bring my files up into the cloud, get them from any of my devices, and also those files can be shared internally with my coworkers or externally with third parties with granular security and collaboration rules tied to those files, providing secure access, again, from any device. And if anyone edits those files, they are synced bidirectionally back up into the cloud and any or all devices that have decided or that you have determined need to have that data synced back down to those devices. And ultimately, it acts as a backup solution for data loss prevention. So file sync and share, really all about getting your files, your folders up into the cloud, and really that opportunity is just immense. Here you see the FSS opportunity is growing at a 23.1% rate through 2018, currently at $2.3 billion in sales, and that comes from IDC, a well-established organization that does studies on the market. And on top of that, not only is the market ripe for you to take it, it is also, kind of a great security solution because your clients are saying that security is their #1 priority, and this comes from the Autotask Metrics That Matter survey. You can get the complete survey off our website, but if clients are saying security is their #1 priority, you know there's good reason for that. You see it all in the news. One breach could be devastating. And whether you're in healthcare and you've got patient consumer data out there, competitive bids, strategic planning, board decks, whatever it might be, payroll, HR, these files presently are being shared either by USB, send as email attachments, and it really is an issue out there. And you need to protect your client's business as well as your own because you've been established as that trusted advisor taking care of your client's technology infrastructure. And if data gets into the wrong hands, you know they're going to come looking for you. And on top of protecting that client, you really need to be protecting your business as well. And that's through our MSP-managed enterprise-grade file sync and share solution called Autotask Workplace. It is the answer. It really offers everything you and your clients need. We're looking, and I guess, Caroline, are you seeing like my screen shaking around here? So I can't hear Caroline, but in any event,
Len,
what's that, Caroline?
I was having to advance your slides because they were not forwarding. Yours were not advancing on your own, so I've been...
Okay. They're moving on my screen, so not quite sure why. So, all right. So anyway, back to it. Basically, Autotask Workplace is the answer. We have a product focus around security, control, and availability. Essentially, you as the MSP have the ability to manage Autotask Workplace for your clients, providing the necessary security, passwords, controls to your client for the data that they are putting up into the cloud, easily accessible from any mobile device, effective collaboration among teams, whether internal resources or external, and it is built for the IT service provider or MSP. So, Caroline, if you're advancing my slides, let me try one more time and see what happens here. Are you seeing anything? You are not seeing my slides go. And that is really weird. But let me, how about this one, Caroline? Is it moving now?
No.
It's not moving?
No.
All right, so then you do it for me.
Okay.
So move it for me. Again, I apologize. And Autotask Workplace is only available through the Autotask Workplace Partner Program. Autotask Workplace, the Partner Program, has many benefits to partners. First off, we are 100% channel focused. We don't publish list pricing, and you are the one, you, the reseller, the partner, sell it to your client. We provide you a dedicated account manager as well as a partner development manager who's going to help you sell right out of the gate, not only helping you get set up internally with Autotask Workplace, but also helping you sell to your client, acting as your SC, your resource, and demoing for you. And I'm waiting for my bullets to come. They just got to keep on coming, Caroline. We provide you a fixed cost for Autotask Workplace licenses. Again, we don't publish pricing. We give you a fixed cost for your licenses, and we provide quite a bit of live and on-demand product and business education, all of your onboarding, training, kind of provided to you at no cost. We also give you internal use licenses to use in your business so you can get really comfortable with file sync and share and what it means to your business. We help you get out of the gate, and that's really what Matt's going to touch on. We help you get out of the gate with our partner playbook and our partner toolkit. Ton of collateral I'll share in a second. And the way you join the program is you sign up with a starter pack. You get access to Autotask Workplace Manager, and away you go provisioning your client teams and users and getting them up and running on Autotask Workplace. And of course, you provide that support to your end client, and we provide next level support to you, and you can get started today pretty quickly. You see here we've got a bunch of content and collateral for you in our partner toolkit, from a buyer's guide, vertical case studies, a bunch of other content. You'll see emails that help you go out, webinars in a box, and here you see some of the collateral, the security architecture guide. A lot of folks concerned with security, and here we explain how Autotask Workplace really provides the most secure architecture in the industry. There's our buyer's guide, and all of this collateral is available for you, not only to use internally and get your team up and running and smart, but also to share it out with your client, and all that collateral accessible via your single source for information for Autotask Workplace, and that's the partner playbook. And all of this collateral can be pushed out to your prospects, to your clients, in a campaign, and that's really, again, where Matt's going to shine and show you how marketing automation will help you get this content out. Totally customizable content for you built into the partner toolkit, and you're going to be able to put a logo on your content, let your clients know it's coming from you, and again, we wrap all that up into the partner toolkit, in the partner playbook, and that partner toolkit, again, all accessible from one location. Autotask Workplace gives you a pretty unique opportunity to drive managed services as well. You can start out most basically as file backup built into Autotask Workplace. Take the folders and files on your local machine, on your server, back them up, and of course, with file-based backup, you have to restore that file to access it. And then on the personal data continuity side, instead of backing those files up to be restored, you can just sync your files and folders from your laptop, from your desktop, into the cloud, and they're always accessible from any device all the time. Most folks taking their current files and folders on projects they're working on and put that in the cloud and back up older stuff. Ultimately, no restore needed, data accessible from any device all the time, and then you progress up into file sync and share, where those folders and files that you've synced into the cloud, you can share with your coworkers or third parties with granular security, give you that great collaboration opportunity to work together with your peers, with your teammates on a project, and the control coming from you, the partner, who can manage the deployment of AWP and give your clients access to that data from any device. So great, a couple of managed services there, a few managed services you can add into your managed service bundle and look to increase your monthly recurring revenue by 20% or more. So thanks a lot, Caroline. Sorry out there, I got a little shaken up by my slides, but hopefully you got the message. And Caroline, back to you.
Thank you, Len. Sorry, everyone, for the technical glitch. We certainly tried to work through it, so appreciate you hanging in there with us. So now that you've heard from Len about AWP and the opportunity that the partner program presents, I'm really excited to introduce Matt Connolly, who's a sales enablement manager at Mindmatrix, who's going to take you through now what marketing automation is and how it can impact your business. So I'll hand it off to you, Matt.
Yep, thanks, Caroline, and thank you, Len, for having me here today. And let me know, hopefully we won't have a similar technical issue, but if we do, just let me know. That way we can make sure to work through that as well. But as Caroline said, I'm a sales enablement manager with Mindmatrix, and a little bit about Mindmatrix before we jump into everything here. We've been in business for 18 years working with the channel to enable their channel resellers to perform better marketing and really drive more revenue through their channel sales. Now, in the last 3 years, we've merged into the MSP space, and in that time, I've worked with a couple hundred MSPs. And I would have to say, we come across a lot of common challenges. So for today's call, I want to start off by going through a lot of the common issues that we see facing MSPs today, and then we can jump into what marketing automation is, how it impacts your business, how ultimately marketing automation is going to help your business, and then I want to introduce you to our AWP Advantage program that's going to help really drive these leads and increase the revenue, as Len was just going through for the file sync and share. Now, some of the common challenges that we see with MSPs today is a lot of companies are working with just referral clients. I want to say I was reading an article from CompTIA that was stating how 67% of business is coming from existing client base, and that's definitely good. But the issue with this is you're putting the fate of your business into your partner's hands, and you don't really have the control to set your pipeline and really have a consistent pattern for growth. Now, obviously, this also, by having a small pipeline, whenever you lose a client, that creates a tremendous stress because now you have to really feverishly work to be able to regain that business and get some new business through the door to accommodate for the lost revenue there. Now, a lot of these issues that you're seeing on this slide really boil down from three main points. That would be, that there's a lack of time in the MSP space to really be working on marketing. There's a lack of resources and content to be going out, and there's a lack of leads to be going after. The biggest issue that we see with MSPs that kind of come from this is the fact that there's just not a plan in place to really achieve successful growth. So, you have to ask yourself, do you have a quota set? Do you know what your closing ratio is? How many leads are enough? And really, in order to find this, I've talked with companies where they'll say, we plan to grow 20% this year. And I ask them, well, how are you going to do that? And the common answer is, we just will. That's not really a plan, that's more of a dream. You need to be able to set that quota goal for yourself, know what your close ratio is, and really backtrack to figure out how many leads you need to be coming through the top of your funnel to achieve those results then. So now, marketing automation is a way for you to really help increase the amount of marketing that you're doing with minimal time. So you can really automate a lot of the key functions that are required to bring the leads into your funnel and allow your marketing team to focus more time on creating valuable content and then better strategies to really achieve the results that you're looking for. Now, by freeing up marketing's time, they're going to be able to better target your customers, and this actually transitions into sales because now that your customers are more educated and they've been getting more valuable content that's related to them, sales now will see a faster sales cycle. So that way they're able to bring in more business and really close more deals that way. And with that being said, that's really going to impact your business because it's going to be able to allow you to produce 20% increase in sales opportunities for your team to be going after. And I was reading an article the other day how a majority of the B2B buyers are conducting their research online. So if you're relying on your sales team to just be calling without doing the marketing prior to, then you're really kind of leaving your sales team out there to dry because since most of the research is done online, you want to make sure that they're coming to your website as well as to your articles to understand what you're offering and better qualified of a lead for your sales team to be going after then. And 65% of reps are spending a lot of time on non-sales activities, and this is because, they need to go back and get assets from marketing, rebrand the marketing assets, and it just obviously, if they can use that time selling, they're going to be able to get more results and actually reach the quota that you're hoping to hit there. Now, how marketing automation is really going to help your business is it's going to help marketing focus on their 3 main goals. Now, marketing needs to be able to help build up your brand, it needs to work on generating the leads, and it also needs to start creating the demand. So in order to really help build up your brand, your website is your brand. So you need to make sure that the content on there is relevant to you. It's really going to convey the message that you want to get to your prospects. And in order to bring traffic back to your website, you're going to want to be promoting it through different social media campaigns, through different blog posting campaigns. And what marketing automation is going to do is going to help automate the deployment of these campaigns, so that way the marketing team can now focus on developing that content, and you have the resources really that you need to be able to promote your business. You also want to make sure that you have some call to actions or landing pages on your website, so that way you can start to convert these suspects into leads for your business. Excuse me there. Now this is just kind of an example coming from our platform of a automated campaign. So by automating these social media postings, your sales reps and your business don't have to spend hours in the week getting the deployment of this going out. Your team can upload the content, have it automatically go out on their behalf, and now you're actively promoting your business and getting people back to your website where they'll be able to learn more about the services that you're offering. Now, getting them to the website really is just the first step. From there, you need to be able to convert that suspect into a lead. So you want to make sure that the landing pages that you have set, that's going to get some leads converted into, or suspects converted into leads for you. Where there's also tools out there that will help generate contacts and build up lists. You can always go to a list provider to, get a large list of leads to go after. But what you want to be doing with these leads is making sure that you're putting out content to them on a regular basis, so that way you keep your brand top of mind for them. If you're not going to market to them, I'm sure your competitor will, and then whenever something occurs, they're going to be thinking of that business rather than your own. So you want to make sure that whenever something is occurring, they're thinking of you. And rather than having marketing spend hours and hours, deploying these different emails, sending out email blasts, what you can do is automatically create a drip campaign, which will automate the flow of different emails going out to your prospects. Now, this will help keep your brand top of mind for them, and it's also going to help you identify who your top leads are. So what you can do is score their activity. So by scoring, who is being responsive to the email campaigns, who's coming back to the website to do more research, you're then able to identify who those top leads are and be able to focus your time on them. So now it's not so much a time burden to follow up with, I'll say, a list of 100 names for easy math. And now you can really focus on the top quality leads to go after and really increase the success that you're going to be seeing with your closing ratio there. Now, just to kind of quickly recap, some of those points there. Social media, by automating these campaigns, is going to help drive traffic back to your website and really build up that brand awareness. And having different landing pages on the site, that's going to help convert these suspects into new leads for you. Now, you also want to make sure that the nurturing campaigns are there, so that way you can get these leads into a prospect and sales-ready state. And by tracking their activity, you're going to be able to identify which ones you should be focusing your time on and which ones will really need to be, still need nurtured and brought to a point that they're sales-ready. So the nice thing about all this is all stuff that is included in the AWP program. So with the AWP program, you're going to be getting, the sales and marketing enablement tools to really automate a lot of these core functions that we were just going through. We do integrate into Autotask, so that way we can create a single pane of glass for the users to understand what is going on with their prospects. And with the content that Len was showing, and I'll show you a few examples here as well, that's all going to be able to be co-branded automatically. So now you don't have to waste time waiting for marketing come back with a co-branded asset or putting on, somebody's name onto an asset. That can all automatically be done with marketing automation. And within our program itself, we provide an account rep that would be working with you to really audit your sales process, talk about best practices, and make sure that you're achieving the results that you want. Again, you want to make sure that whenever you're setting these strategies up, that you have different KPIs to track to make sure that you're going to hit your goal, and that's really what we want to make sure to help you out with. So within the program itself, you're going to be getting all the assets integrated into Autotask PSA. We have the campaigns that we would be running from our system here, but what's nice with our integration, it is a bidirectional sync, so the contacts will be coming over from Autotask so we can put them into the campaigns day one and really start promoting FSS for you then. And then as they go through these campaigns, they're going to be scored on their activities, so that way you can see who is a interested client for AWP. Now, as far as some of the collateral that you'll be getting whenever you come in, you can see here we have all the assets co-branded automatically. You'll notice that we have our MSP Advantage logo on them. But you have all this there for you, so now as a sales user, you don't have to really be waiting around to get these assets built. You have them all ready to go day one, so whenever these leads start becoming sales ready, you can start going after them and really provide this valuable content to them. Now, another benefit about the program itself is that, we're going to help you save time by making sure that you're focusing on the selling part and being able to work your business. So we would be handling the marketing, setting up the campaigns, making sure that you can get these leads into the campaigns. All you really have to do is, add any new users to the database and then really start the campaigns with a simple click of the button and then follow up with the top leads once they reach that status. So whenever you come in and you start adding these people into these campaigns, they'll start getting these emails all co-branded for you. So now you don't have to, you get these people in, they're getting the co-branded emails, and you follow up with the top leads and really drive the revenue from there. Now, like I said, we do integrate with Autotask PSA. Some of the key points for our integration is the fact that, we do have a bidirectional sync, so all the contacts that are going through the nurturing campaigns and getting those emails we just showed will automatically sync into Autotask for you. We can create tasks for sales as well, so that way you can know when to follow up with a lead and really track your sales process there. And then we also have the ability to create Autotask opportunities. So by creating these opportunities, you're going to know what leads are ready to start being sold FSS and AWP, so that way you can start going out and getting that increased revenue. So some of the boiled down points with the integration as well, we're able to nurture these contacts nurture your Autotask contacts through the integration, add all the web leads that are coming through into your platform as well. And then you're also going to get a 360 view to see what the customer has been looking at. So now you know exactly what they're interested in, if there's any upselling opportunities there, as well as, what they've been researching about FSS. And you're able to get all of this for $149 a month, plus a one-time setup fee of $300. So with this program, it's very reasonably priced with the work that we've been doing with Autotask. So we can definitely, start signing people up and bring them in to really start leveraging the marketing so we can handle that. And then like Len said, they have an account rep that's going to help you out on the sales side as well. So really everything is covered for you there. Now, Mindmatrix ourselves, like I said, we've been working with a lot of different people in our last 3 years that we've been in the MSP space. Now, definitely we want to get you started out with selling the FSS Buyer's Guide and really being able to sell AWP. So once we get started with that, definitely if you're ever interested in upgrading to one of our other packages to cover all your managed services, that's definitely something that you would be able to look at as well. But as a special promotion with the work that we've been doing with AWP and Autotask, we're offering anybody that signs up by the 26th of August that they're going to get 2 free months of our social lead generation tool. So not only are you going to be able to come on board, have access to nurturing your clients and going through the different nurturing campaigns that are going to help you sell AWP. You're also going to be able to have 2 months where you can capture lead information and add people into these campaigns and build out your database as well. Caroline?
Thank you, Matt. Great presentation. I really am hoping everyone out there can certainly see the value of marketing automation and how joining this program, the Advantage program, through the AWP Partner Program is really going to make for a great revenue opportunity for you all. And really just excited about being able to talk about this now and getting it in front of people. It's a great opportunity, and to be able to say that you can join a program and start generating leads that quickly is really powerful. So thank you, Matt. Great presentation. I do want to make one clarifying point for the audience out there, and that is, you know, a huge value of this Advantage program is the fact that MindMatrix does integrate so nicely with our Autotask PSA product. But that doesn't mean that non-Autotask users can't take advantage of this program. You can use it standalone, so I just wanted to make sure that the audience was clear on that. So let me just quickly recap for you before we move into some Q&A, if there's any questions out there. So just to recap, you know, the files
Caroline,
you can share.
You gotta move your screen, Caroline. You've got to take control. Matt's got control.
Yeah, it's advancing. Okay, 1 second.
There you go. Looks like you're at the first slide, title slide. The next tab.
Okay, there we go. So, so just to quickly recap, the FSS, or File Sync and Share market opportunity, is certainly a large one. It's growing quickly.
I'm seeing it, Caroline. I'm seeing thank you, Len. There you go.
Wow, really long delay. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so quickly to recap, the File Sync and Share opportunity is certainly a big one. It's estimated to grow to $2.3 billion, and joining the Autotask Workplace Partner Program is an opportunity for you to get a piece of that pie. Autotask Workplace is an enterprise-grade FSS solution. It's purpose-built for business. It's developed to be sold by MSPs and ITSPs. So it's a way that you can really get your fair share of the FSS market opportunity. It makes the program will make it easy for all of you to get started. As Len mentioned, we give you access to the partner toolkit with all of the marketing and sales resources available, as well as the partner playbook, which takes you through step-by-step how to get onboarded and everything you need to do to get up and running with AWP. And lastly, just a huge benefit of joining is why we're here today, and really taking advantage of the AWP Advantage program via MindMatrix to really help you hit the ground running, start generating those leads out of the gate. We give you a campaign for the FSS Buyer's Guide that you can just tee up and start using immediately. So we encourage you to add AWP to your service catalog today. Again, it helps solve those client security challenges. There's a lot of issues out there with businesses that are potentially at risk of breaching with documents and data. We want to get ahead of that and really solidify your role as the trusted advisor. You don't want to kind of hang back and wait for someone else, another service provider, to come in and potentially offer this FSS solution. You definitely want to try to get ahead of that and use it as an opportunity to grow your recurring revenue stream. It's something that you can do easily. We're hearing great feedback from our existing partners, and all of the tools and resources are what's setting us apart and really making it easy for partners to be successful. So for more details, you can access our partner program guide online. Within our resources section of the homepage, you can access our ebook. So we'd like to offer a special promotion for those attending today. Just as Matt announced the promotion for the MindMatrix piece, we'd like to do something similar. And for anyone that joins the AWP Partner Program by the Care of Business Friday, August 31st, we'd like to grant you a free pass to our first annual Partner Summit at ACL this September. We're really excited about this event. We've got all of our technical, our sales, our marketing experts at hand to meet with you and have some extremely valuable sessions. So we really hope to see you there. Here's just a quick reminder of what the agenda will look like in case you forgot. And again, you can go to our event page to register for the summit and ACL. Again, we expect to welcome over 1,000 customers, partners, and industry leaders, and really makes for a great networking event as well as the opportunity to learn more about our products and our offerings. So with that, I'd like to move into some Q&A and see if there's any questions teed up. Let's see. There's one here. Do you provide campaign content? So the answer to that is certainly yes. That's a big benefit of joining the Mindmatrix AWP Advantage program. We have already uploaded our content and have a buyer's guide campaign ready to go for you right out of the gate as soon as you get started. So that's definitely a yes. We did have a question come in earlier about whether or not this is available for non-Autotask users, so I did cover that. And if there's any questions at all, you can reach out to any one of us, Len, Matt, myself, and we can talk more about that. And then there's a question, do we have French content? So the answer for that is no, not for Autotask Workplace. We do have localized content for Germany, but outside of that, nothing in French yet. And Matt, can you talk a little bit about whether or not Mindmatrix will be available localized in French? Is that on your radar?
That is on the radar, but we currently don't offer any French content today.
Okay. Okay, great. So that is all I'm seeing for questions.
Hold on, Caroline, I see a couple in here. One is I see is AWP available in the UK, and yes, it is definitely available in the UK. We have an office in Richmond, and you can email me, and I'll definitely connect you to our UK team and get you in a conversation. It is available pretty much around the globe. While we may not have content for AWP in French, Spanish, it is actually the product itself has multiple languages. So we've got an office in Amsterdam, UK, Sydney, Munich, and several offices here in the U.S. All of our reps can be local and get you rolling. So shoot me an email, we'll connect you. I did also see another question here about how is AWP positioned against Microsoft Office 365 or SharePoint? And answer to that is really coming straight from the mouths of Microsoft partners and their clients, who typically really don't want the complexity to build a solution like Autotask Workplace using Office 365 and SharePoint. And the way it's shared with me is that perhaps on real large accounts that have the resources and the money, of course, to make it happen, you can craft a solution very similar to what Autotask Workplace is out of the box, but it comes at a huge cost. And there are certain issues we hear with the syncing engine of OneDrive that, again, most partners who've moved to Autotask Workplace are the ones who've shared that. So it's just coming from the market itself. So the way we position it is we are purpose-built for file sync and share. And on top of that, if you're an Autotask PSA user, we have an integration that really will take a lot of the cost out of your business model in terms of managing and billing Autotask Workplace. So take a look at it. Give us a shout. Again, you can email myself or sales@autotask.com to get connected. And there you see Matt's email as well in case you're interested in Mindmatrix. And we do think the combination of Autotask Workplace along with our Partner Playbook, Partner Toolkit, and Mindmatrix AWP Advantage program, if you're an existing Autotask Workplace partner, you should jump all over this. It's a great way to get leads in your funnel. And if you're looking to get started, jump in quickly. We've got a great offering. Obviously, the month of August, you sign into the partner program, you get a free pass to our boot camp, to ACL, and you're going to really be able to hit the ground running, and tons of training to get you started. So, again, I always like to congratulate folks for sitting in on a webinar. I know you have to do a lot in your daily activities to run the business, satisfy your clients. So appreciate you jumping in. Hope it was worth the time, and look forward to the next one.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Len. And thank you again to Matt Connolly for joining us from Mindmatrix. Very nice job today. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you in September at the Partner Summit and ACL. If not, maybe on a future webinar. So thanks so much, and have a great day, everybody.